All right, time now for this hour's car review. Mr. Mars has the Chevy Traverse he wants to talk to you about.
All right, Michael.
Yeah, buddy. So I was really interested in this vehicle because we had a kind of a run with the Chevrolets. And this is the 2025 Chevrolet Traverse High Country. Now, this is a new trim level this year. It's been available in several other vehicles. They dropped their baseline and kept it at 4 trim levels by including the High Country. It's an LT, a Z71, the new High Country, and then there's the RS. The one we had, the High Country, is front-wheel drive. There is an all-wheel drive available. Now, this is classified as a standard SUV, 3-row. Now, I would look at it as a midsize, but being that's what the government calls it, that's what the government calls it. It is 7-passenger seating in this vehicle. Up front, you're going to find the LED lighting all around. You've got the walk-up and the exit lighting that comes on whenever you're approaching or getting out of it, which makes it kind of nice if you're out in the dark world. It's got the trailer and package, and I mention that here because it has the hitch view and hitch guidance option that comes with that. And when you look at this vehicle, it's got a lot of nice lines to it, and you look at the size of it, it is actually on the same wheelbase as the Tahoe, but it's not as long. The body's not as long, but it is the same wheelbase. It came with roof rails. It's got the hands-free liftgate, which works extremely well, as in you get out of the driver's pass and you run around the back of it to run into the store. If you walk too close, you might look behind you and see your liftgate's open, or you might come out of the store and the liftgate's open because you didn't realize it opened up. But it works really well. We were rolling on some 22-inch wheels that were really nice, absorbed a lot of the road imperfections. Getting inside of it, we had the leather seating. Now, the front is heated and ventilated. The second row was the bucket seats, and both of them are heated. And the third row is a one-touch fold flat that's pretty easy to get into. We had the 11-inch driver display. You know, this is a big screen for the driver to configure however you want your information, your speedometer and everything. But in the middle was this big 17.7-inch LCD display where you're going to find your nav system, your convenience controls, all those kind of things that you're going to be looking for. Easy to find here. Now, it does have the wireless cell phone charging with Apple, Android, and Google's making some inroads into GM. It has a digital rear view mirror, which works really well, and a Bose 10-speaker audio system. Now, up under the hood, the only thing you're going to find in a Traverse, regardless of the trim level, is a 2.5-liter turbo. Now, it does have 328 horsepower, 326 pound-feet of torque, which is pretty good for an inline-4. 8-speed automatic transmission, and this vehicle, with the trailering package, will tow 5,000 pounds. This EPA says in the city you should be looking for 20, the highway 27, and then combined 23. Now, I drove this vehicle. I enjoyed driving this vehicle. I drove it 490.7 miles.
Dang.
Nice.
Where'd you go?
I had to park it. Well, I came here, went to the beach. I mean, I had fun.
Yeah.
I liked driving this vehicle. I got 21.8 miles per gallon across that, and I thought that was pretty good. You know, hauling kids around, grandkids and everything. Again, it's comparable.
Young kids?
I got grandkids.
No. Do you have kids?
No. Yes, I do. They're grown.
He's not sure.
I kind of skip them and go straight to the grandkids nowadays. So again, it's comparable in size to me to the Tahoe. The Tahoe is actually physically bigger, but it's got the same wheelbase. And it's got a much more CUV type ride because it is more of a CUV than the Tahoe is, or the Suburban, or those kind of vehicles. But body-wise, the Tahoe is like 7 inches longer, just to give you an idea. Now, the base model price on this vehicle is $40,600. Now, the trim price for the High Country starts at $53,600. But because everything that was on it is part of that trim package, there's really no options. So the MSRP is at $54,995. If you're looking for something to compare it to, the Kia Telluride starts at $36,390. The Palisade from Hyundai starts at $37,000, and the Toyota Grand Highlander is at $40,000. So they're all pretty comparable in price around through there. But I did enjoy this vehicle, and I think if I was looking for a 3-row mid-size or standard size vehicle, I would definitely encourage you to look at that one.
I liked it.
Yeah,
The one you had it, I really did.
It looks really good too.
Yep.
Hey, the